Good morning. How you doing, Justin? Good morning, Justin. All right, so still looking like we're trying to push higher on the markets today. Let's see, time is 7:30. I'm gonna go ahead and track the market again. Um, I know I said that I was going to be tracking it every other hour, but I think what I'm gonna do is track it pre-market so we can kind of get an idea of what to expect on open, how the markets are moving in and out of the day. Doge up 83%. Nuts, man. Wow. Did Elon push it again? Yeah. See her running. Have a look at it real quick. Man. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Haven't hopped in the Doge myself. Good morning, Antoine. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you on here. Or at least I didn't. Wasn't aware if you were or not. You know what I would love? I would love to get into, I think it's called smart contracts, but calling options on some of these coins. Of course, I know there's some platforms that do it. I'm not sure which ones. I need to look into it some more. If you guys would, please share this on Facebook wherever you find fit. That'd be great. Still currently sharing it myself across our Facebook chats and all that good stuff. Should be in our groups already. So what are you guys trading? I want to talk about what you guys are trading on the coffee and stocks moving forward again. Um, that's what the focus of this was when we started. I want to keep it that. Just found from the sounds of it, people are jumping into crypto for some reason. I mean, people have been jumping into crypto, Jeff. I don't think anything's new about that, honestly. Spy call, DPW. Gonna start pumping it. Pump it. Yeah, Spy is actually at a 61% retracement level. I saw somebody did an analysis on that if it passes this retracement level, the next one sits at like 534 or some crazy number. How's that Mario Kart doing for you, um, Justin? You can look at the Spy. Of course, we look at the Spy every day. Hitting a resistance level that we established yesterday on right before market close on the Spy. Um, Gonna see if we can break it today. Let's see. 4 hour looks like. If it does come back down, and looking at the got you, should be good. I agree. I'm gonna look at Bitcoin next. That's your speedometer, I guess you can call it. Now, if we do pull back, we'll find some slight support around the 409. If you were to do puts on that, make about $5. It's about 250. If we go back to 407, you're looking at about 300 on that move, give or take. Holding a 412 spot call, 414 break even. Gotcha. Made 303 off a $53 call yesterday. Nice. Mara doing good for you. Crypto plays, best way to indirectly gain off of the crypto move. See, we have a few more people in here. Welcome. Good morning. If you're new here, welcome to the Coffee and Stock Sessions. We do this every morning. If you're old, welcome back. I'm not saying old as in age, but you know, someone that's normally here with us. Looks like Bitcoin's hitting 64,000. Broke above that 61.7 resistance level I identified about a week or two ago. That it needed to get above and stay above. Right, not Mara. Cool, got you. Still, either one of the two plays are good for indirect gains off of the crypto market. I'll look at both of them so everybody else can get an eye on it. The next thing was DPW. We can look at that with Antoine. Oh, it broke below $3. Yeah, I hopped out of DPW once it broke this trend right here. Myself, I liked it at first, but it just started losing momentum there on me, and I hadn't hopped back in it. Let me see. Broke that support level there. It's currently sitting there pre-market. Looks like it might try to swing up a little bit and get back above $3. We'll see. But that is a support level, and I don't know if the fact that it's broken below this 297, if that's gonna, you know, mess with investor sentiment. We did come out of oversold status on the 1 hour going into yesterday, and it kind of dipped again, and then it's currently trying to pick back up. So definitely something to watch if it can stay above $3. Let's see, Safe Moon. Mara, what's the ticker for Safe Moon? Is it like Safe USD or something? While you give me that answer, I'll look at Mara and Riot. Yeah, Mara looks pretty strong on the long term. Growth pattern that I'm seeing right here, somewhere from right there to about there. Identified it a little bit. Clickety. Looks like it broke a trend there and traded underneath it, but for the most part, I still think it's going to continue going up. Right. Let's have a look at that. Man, I think we talked about Riot yesterday. If you would have bought some calls on Riot yesterday, man, be up $7 if you're in the money calls, and you're looking at about $350 off of that one bounce this morning. A little bit more than that, probably like $420. Has a strong resistance around 67.79, trading within the 48.36 to 67.79, a little bit above halfway of that within that channel. I think it's going to have the growth trend and tap that level again, and then that's going to be the telling story is, you know, if it can push any higher than where it's currently at and continue pushing forward, or if it's going to find that resistance and pull back a little bit. Implied volatilities, the IV rank is down below 40, so It's a new indicator we've added to it based on what Norok showed us on IB rank and IB percentile. And so the contracts are actually cheaper than you would expect, even though they might still be more expensive than you're willing to pay. Let's see what else we got in here. IDX running up pre-market for its daily sell-off. Oh, excuse me. IDX currently trading up above the EMAs. Looks like it tried to. It's not showing pre-market from yesterday. That's weird. Look at the 30. Actually needs to get above these levels. As you can see, it's currently rejecting. It's finding the previous support to become resistance here, so it might pull back, like you said, for a daily sell-off. Makes sense. I agree. And then we would potentially retest these levels again around the 266s, 265s. I'm going to go back a little bit on it and see what is the low. Right around that 251 previous low, most recent low. Not right here. What was that? 237. IDX seems to have issues staying above 388 though. I mean, you could probably ride that 237 if it does pull back to the 388, and then you're looking at about $1.51 on the trade, which is well above about 60% or something like that on a swing trade on it once it hits that support level. So I'll keep an eye on it. I want to share some potential swing trades with you guys. Since we are in this bull market, I've been waiting for confirmation that we are going to continue pushing higher, which yesterday approved for the SPY, QQQ. I think the SPY is going higher because the Q finally broke that midterm trend that it came off of from middle of February, came down, broke out. We actually watched that in the small account challenge. And trying to use that as a indicator of a return of the tech market, NASDAQ to be specific. I think the fact that the NASDAQ is now pulling up to all-time highs, it's pushing the SPY up with it. And that would be the explanation for some of us that were in that small account challenge. What was I looking for? Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to open a tab. Let me open my TOS real quick with you guys. See, we got somebody else in the stream with us. Welcome. Good morning. I know we got Jeff, Justin, and Justin. Antoine's in here. If you can let me know who else is in here, that'd be great. Just like to keep track of who joins us, who doesn't. Let's see. I always like to look in the morning to see what our top liquidity stocks of the day are in pre-market, so you can kind of get an estimation or indication of where money's moving the most. And right now, leading the pack is AAL, American Airlines. You have VT. You can look at some of these. I actually need to change something over here, though. I just realized I need the market change. Saw something else. I like that. VT is actually down about 1% this morning in pre-market. It looks like it broke out from about 269 on the 12th and went up at about $1 before it peaked out. So short about 40% of where it was at. It's since settled. Let's look on the 1 hour. See if we're going to find a continuation in this. Excuse me. See, we have someone else in the stream. Welcome. Good morning. You can let me know who you are. That'd be great. If you would, all I ask is like, subscribe, and share. If you have any trades you're looking at, by the way, feel free to drop it in the chat. We can review them with the rest of the group. So yeah, VT VT has had some issues staying above 429 at least back until December. Let me see where that price level lands in previous. All right, so that explains it. That's a key level that has played a part in the stock for some time now. You can even look at it from the 384s, honestly. It tapped that again yesterday before retracing and pulling back. That was because it was a pretty strong level of support right here back in 2017. Stock sold at like $14 when it IPO'd, of course. Pretty sure they did a lot of stock offerings and stuff like that, which liquidated the share price. But for the most part, I mean, these 384s have been an issue for it. It's currently trading above that SMA. Of course, I've been trying to determine or decipher whether my trading view SMA is wrong or my TOS SMA is wrong, or if the way they're configured is just different, which has been a concern of mine, because I don't want it to be misleading in any of my judgments. Next after that, though, is GE, Ford. CAN actually took a hit yesterday, and it's back up 7% already pre-market. POW gap up. Okay, we'll have a look at that next. Yeah, so I identified this 1505 level. I think it goes back a little bit to where it came from. It dipped down below it, which I was surprised to see. Yeah, it's all right. Where is it? It's down here. Never mind. Let me go back a little. See where we finally established that level. Right there. So it was once a level of support, and it actually broke down below it. Let me clear up some of the clutter for you. Hide indicators and drawings. I'll look straight at the stock. Actually, I want my drawings back. Give me my drawings back. I'm just going to hide the indicators. Anyways, so broke below that 1505 level. Has since retraced above it. I'm pretty sure what will happen is it'll consolidate just a little bit more and find that support, that continued support on the 1505. Gapped up this morning about, let's see, about $1, give or take. Currently up $1 since yesterday. But I want to see if this is the trend we'll respect moving forward on the recovery. For the most part, it looks like that. So you can watch that going into market open, see how it trades along that recovery trend is what I'll call it. POWW, but I like it though. I like the stock overall. Gapped up about 17 cents this morning. Looks like it's having some resistance around the 780s. Even more so, a little bit lower than that, about the 770s. If you're not aware of what this is, it's Ammo Incorporated. They're currently in talks of, or correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, they are acquiring gunbroker.com, I believe. Something that stands out to me, if you've never seen a Head and Shoulders, this is what it looks like. And this could almost be your right shoulder. Or, I mean, this one's a little too low for it to be the right shoulder in my opinion, but look at that resistance level right there. From right here is what the left shoulder. That's why I say that. So we could bend down a little bit, probably about to right here, the 525s. If it does retrace at all, I'm not saying it's going to, but about the 525, and if it does, then I expect it to hit that level and take off, break through that resistance pretty strong around the 751s, and then retest those 998s that it developed back in February. Fairly new to the market, currently released on December 1st, 2020. Something else you could also expect as an alternative, if it doesn't pull down at all, is straight shot up to break above those 751s. I think if it is able to do that, and find that support. You might see some retracement and then bounce and continue to follow the bottom side of this trend. But definitely something to watch. Let's see. Correct. Gotcha. Got AGC, TRX. It was up to like $20 yesterday. It's now back down to $18.26. TLRY is down to $18. Tilray is down to $18. Wow. So now you're going to have resistance around the 21.14, which was previous levels of support for it. So I'm not sure if anybody has positions in it or if they're looking to make one. I'm not saying right now it's not a great buy zone. As you can see, there's another support level that it landed on top of right there, around the 1563. And that's where you start seeing these stronger green candles. And this is on the 4 hour too, so you can look down a little bit lower time frame. And this started, it looked like a gap down yesterday pre-market and then picked back up. I wonder if there was some news on it or something that caused it to continue pulling down. And that was what, the 13th, so yesterday morning. I wonder if this was in relation to APHA's stock plunge due to their Q3 results ahead of the merger. I'm pretty sure that had some type of effect on it. Next to CGC though, Tilray and APHA are some leading contenders. CGC, Canopy Growth Company, is actually the leading Canadian stock company for marijuana. But Tilray, I believe, is in Germany or Europe, and APHA is in Canada. Them merging together and then attacking the U.S. is essentially what the merger is focused on. Something to pay attention to, though, there was some slight resistance in pre-market or on the 12th, which was Monday, right around these same levels. So I wonder if we're going to pull back, and it might give you a second entry into this $15, $16 area if you do want to hold this long term. If you're looking to hold something long term, you don't care about price action. If you have faith in something, it's going to continue moving. But definitely something to watch. CCIV back down to $22. AMC is back down to $8.84 for you AMCers. TME, I was watching the other day. It's down to, or up to $18.22, I believe. Did it come down at all? It's pretty much consolidated around these levels, but I like TME because I wanted to go back in and see what the issue was there. I think we looked at it the other day. That was on the 24th. MOS. Tesla. Alright, we'll look at those. MOS. But that was March 21st. What happened there? I'm going to look at what happened here real quick, and then we'll go from there. The 20... What is that? The 3rd? 23rd? When this occurred. Pre-market 24th. Oh, I think this was a morning where weakness appears related to reports of potential antitrust action against parent company Tencent Holdings, as well as the broader Chinese market weakness amid tensions between China and Western nations. So, has yet to recover from all this. I mean, there's a large... If you were to look at this from a retracement level, say even here, still has not returned back to the 50 around the 24. I want to see where the support level is real quick while we have some time. I have about 8 minutes. So 1798 is where it landed. I want to see where that plays a part in the rest of the stock real quick. Yeah, so this is a key support level. Holding this long, I think this may have options. It does. And they're cheap as well. I like them. If you bought some May 21 monthly calls on it, you make about $57. It only costs you about 142 to 149, depending on where you get it. If you bought it in the middle, around 145 per contract. If it jumps $3, you break even at what is that? $20, $21, which is still very low because your next level of resistance to pay attention to is around the 22. I like that. I might looking at this myself. So we had Jeff wanted to look at Tesla. Look at that thing run. Wow. Good morning, Reg. How you doing, man? Missed your presence. I will say that. Oh, that safe moons chart. Yeah. Is your mom outside or something?
I think she's gonna.
Is the data awake? Give me 1 second, guys. You okay?
I just put some in.
Oh, I'm sorry. What, right? Both of these or what?
Only this one.
Oh. There you go. Oh, baby. That safe moon chart. Yeah, Tesla is it's actually a key level right here that it's at. Somebody said they owned Tesla yesterday, and I think it was Justin. I think he said he bought it at $655, and he sold it. Told you should have held that thing until it hit 4,000, man. I hear you, Reg. I got you. MOS, we were talking about this yesterday. I want to see what it's doing today. Must be something special. Come on, just look at it. Where's safe? What's the symbol, Jeff? I asked you that earlier. Oh, is it just safe moon? Is that it? Because it doesn't show up on TV anytime I look for it. Yeah, I was looking at MOS yesterday, and even more so looking at it some more. I mean, you're looking at something like this, even if we were to do that. It did break below trend, but it's not the first time that's happened. Even more so, that's a little better. I like MOS. I sold mine yesterday. Yeah, I know, man. Should have held that onto 5,000, bro. TSLA 5,000, man. Take it to the moon, as they say. MOS pre-market. I want to see what it's doing. Do we gap up or something? Anything at all? Excuse me. $94 a share. Let me get $1, bro. Here you go, baby. You going? I don't get a hug?
I was.
I don't get a hug? I love you. Have a good day, okay? No ticker. Oh. So where do you buy it? What platform are you buying it on? Go ahead and feed us all the info on it. Because I don't have a ticker.
Love you.
I love you, baby. See you in a minute. That's a link to the site. Where? Where's the link? What else we got? What else y'all looking at? I'm actually, believe this or not, people might call me crazy for it. I have a put on this to fill that gap. Now, Microsoft's talking about buying this at $56. But I'm trying to catch that gap. I actually had a call on this the day that was announced because I wanted to catch a continuation pattern to run back to 56. Never did it. Lost momentum. So I reversed my call to a put yesterday because I felt like it was going to lose steam. Did it early in the morning, so currently in the money. And I want to ride this down to about 40. I did my risk profile on it. Let me look again. Yeah, if it drops $7, I was looking at like $45. I'll make $450 off of a $30 call. Or put, excuse me. And actually, I paid, to be precise, only paid $25 for that. So it's an experiment of mine. But this is a, if I'm correct, let me make sure I'm right. It's a communication AI company. And it delivers solutions that understands, analyzes, and responds to people. It provides healthcare AI solutions and services for omni-channel customer engagement and driving consumer and enterprise. The company works with various organizations across healthcare, financial services, telecommunications, government, and retail. Strong company. I got you. I see you, Jay. I just wanted to catch that retracement, which the 50 sits around the 51. But the momentum was showing the potential to continue pushing the lower. As you can see, if I add that in there. Breaking the EMAs, trading below the EMA now. Sell volume picking up. So that's why I reversed. I actually saw the sell volume starting to pick up yesterday. This jump right here. And that's what caught my attention. And that's why I'm going to ride that out just a little bit longer. I have till May 21st until it happens. But one thing that's catching my eyes is sitting right on top of that EMA on the 1 hour. Why I use them. Because you can look at these longer time frames and it kind of identifies where you're at in the trade. Now, this is what caught my attention even more. Is the 4 hour EMA sits right at 50. And if it hits that level, then I'd still make, if we had like 49.21, because I'm sure it'll dip down a little bit below it, still make 4, almost 5 times what I put into this trade. So, looking to see what happens there. As far as any other liquidity stocks though, what time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. So, guys, it's 8 o'clock. We'll be doing this moving forward from 7:15 about. I started a little late this morning. We were a little late getting things taken care of this morning. But moving forward, I will be doing this from 7:15 to 8 o'clock Central Time, AM. And then we'll move over to our Discord channel where we hold a voice call pretty much all day. It's open all day. You're free to jump in there and ask questions, talk trades while the market's open. And if you're not a part of our Discord, I will share a link here now. Where is my Discord? And so many Discords at this point. Invite and share a link. Copy. And El Peso. If you would, will you let me know who's in here before we leave? Because I want to see if there's like a churn. If people are hopping in, hopping out. You know what? Oddly enough, too, I have it where I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And Facebook just, I guess people don't want to do anything in the morning on Facebook. So maybe I should try an afternoon session or something after the markets close. I was talking to Norak about it. He said he wanted to do like a weekly. Just got some numbers in real quick to share with you guys. U.S. import price indexes rose 1.2% in March. Let me look at the SPY real quick to see if there's anything else. Export is up 2.1%. versus 1% expectations. U.S. equity futures higher following big bank earnings report. Fed Chair Powell to appear at Economic Club of Washington, D.C. event at noon. That's Eastern time. Bitcoin hits record high ahead of Coinbase IPO. Don't forget that's today as well. For you guys that are interested in it and been following it, I'm interested to see what happens. I'm wondering, what is it supposed to IPO at? And what is the coin? It's going to be the ticker. Wait, no, that's not it. Is it? What am Coinbase Global? Weird. See you, Justin. Thank you for letting me know. What am I looking at here? I'm gonna ask this question later. See, we have somebody else in the live stream. Thank you for joining us. If you're just bouncing back in, or if you're just now coming in, we're actually about to end the live stream. I'm sorry. We only have time to do this from 7:15 to over 400. Wow. Hey. Hope that thing doesn't just drop out for whoever's buying it. Yeah, I'm reading it over here a little bit more. I haven't looked into it. But, like I said though, we're about to hop off of here and we'll hop back onto our Discord voice chat. Feel free to join it. Link is in the chat below or on the side of the video. But thank you all for joining. If you would, simply share the channel, share the live stream, or whatever you would like. I know I have been on like a hiatus on doing trade review videos. With my new schedule, I'm gonna have to figure out where and when I can fit that in, even if it's only on the weekends when I can do it. And I go through an entire list of stocks that I watch throughout the week. Or if I do it in the afternoons, if anything, when the market's closed and when I'm free enough to do so. Which I don't mind, it only takes me about 10-15 minutes once I have all my information together. I'm also going to be doing more in-depth videos as far as TA, fundamental analysis, full company breakdowns and overviews and stuff like that on companies that break out, just so that everybody's a little bit more aware of what a stock is and why it's moving in a day, so on and so forth. But other than that, thank you for joining us this morning. Market should be opening here soon, in about 29 minutes, give or take. I hope you have a good trading day. If you're in Coinbase, be careful. That's expensive. Could come down hard. I'm not sure if it's going to. I'm not saying it's going to. Not saying to buy it either. But thank you for joining us. Like I said, feel free to hop on our Discord with us and have some more fun in the trading day while we look for more opportunities. We also share potential trades in there throughout the day as we find them and they come across the system. And if you haven't already, feel free to register your free membership at Millennial Investments. You can find a link to the website below at mymillennialinvestments.com in the description of the video. Other than that, have a great day. Thank you for joining us. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 7:15. Safe Moon. Come on, Safe Moon. Alright, you want to look at Safe Moon before we go? Okay, I'll pull up Safe Moon. You and the Safe Moon, man. Just for you, Jeff. I want $1 for it. Is this it? Safe one. Can you switch this to USD because some people might not understand how to read. I like how they use the trade and view charts on this too, by the way. It's already in USD. Why isn't I switching this over then? I'm pretty sure I can change that out real quick. Change that out real quick. Guess not. Nope. Sure can't. Excuse my grammar. Just messing. Yeah, doesn't let me. Weird. I guess so because it's BTC. So how can I change that? Safe phone. I'm guessing you can only buy with Bitcoin. I'm sure. It looks like. Let me know if I can gander at that thing. It just came out, huh? March. Oh no, it's been out for some time. Beginning of March. Man, that thing took off, didn't it? You need to contact TradingView and tell them to add it to it. That's all I can tell you. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop over here, take a break before we hop on the Discord. And we'll look at this some more tomorrow.